Hey guys, Greg here, Bone Tactical Dream Shop build. Finished up the provisional system of water. The water tank's up on top of the water tower. And we have the pump installed. So now we've got two tanks. It's a two-tank system. It's the first tank, and then there's a pump next to it. All right. The water goes up. Here where I'm standing, there's a pipe underground and follows up by the pressure, water pressure, up to the second water tank, okay? And it's a sensor system, so when the circuit is functioning, when this tank is empty or partially empty and the other tank is full, so the water pump automatically starts pumping when there's water in the tank downstairs or down there, and there's no water in the tank up here. It keeps in order to keep this tank full. I drew up a little plan for the water. So this is my water system. So you can see the water comes into tank 1. Then the water goes from tank 1 to the pump. The water goes from the pump up here and has a double pressure system because the pump actually adds pressure to the system below, which is the workshop and the pole barn. All right. So while that water is going into the tank, if I open one of the valves or if I use the shower or anything that I'm using water for in either the workshop or the pole barn or the container or anything like that, then the pump is actually feeding water into the spigots, right? Then we've got a system for if the water tank gets overcrowded, and also for cleaning purposes, there's a system of where the water can leave and go into the and be used actually to irrigate, a system of irrigation, emergency water system to irrigate the grass that we've got around on the slopes. And then here, this is just a little snorkel, and then these are different valves. But I'll take you on a walkthrough and show you what we've got going on up to date. So as you can see on paper, it was one way, and then here it is in practice up above me. The water tank that we've got going on. We've got a spigot, all right? So the water comes all through here. This is the exit of water. This is the entrance of water. This is electricity. So all that runs up, all right? Or runs down, depending on how you're looking. Then we've got underground here. The water goes into the workshop. The water comes through the workshop, which you can see I've moved most of my tools in. So we're at the point now where we're moving in tools and we are working on a little bit on products at the same time that we're working on building this building. So if I look tired, it's because I sleep about 2 hours a night, but still getting these videos made for you guys. So then we've got the water that comes in here, right? Feeds what will be the water system for the workshop, goes up here, comes over here. Also will be the water for the second story once we've got a second story. But the water shoots over there and feeds the water system for the container RV tiny home where I'm going to be living while I'm finishing this project. And that is kind of a separate video series now. So if you want to see the RV build, container build, all that kind of stuff, that's in a separate video. But what we're doing right now is a walkthrough of the Dream Shop. Apart from the water system, we do have to put some finishing touches on it, change some valves around maybe, and then secure all of the tubes really well. But it's functioning otherwise. So we've got the cabinet system here, the locking cabinets. All right, this is 1, 2. There's another cabinet here. I'll show you this cabinet. There's another cabinet there. We've got most of the cabinets are done, like I said, but they're like 80% done. This is actually reused the door that was in the old workshop, so that's why this one looks like this. But there'll be another door on here, and then these lock together. This is going to be the shelf system for all of the tools and products and raw materials and everything like that. There'll be more raw materials up on top of these storage boxes. But again, office area. So what we've got coming along, really what we're working on right now is just mainly the cabinets. So we've really got the cabinets getting squared away, and then the water system. And I'm going to be really focusing on finishing this week where I'm going to be living, which is the container. Check out those other videos on the container RV tiny home build. But that's what we've got going on for this week. Thanks for watching. Questions, comments below. Let me know what you want to see more of, what you like, what you don't like, all that kind of stuff. Bone out.